This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. It's the first game in the month of July.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. In to score, the runner from second. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base hit, you know, people start to take notice of what you're doing.
Eddie Ibar will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs. Full count, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Casto is right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
And here, he knows all he needs is a ground ball to tie this thing up. So that's all he's really shooting for, and he gets it done.
Gold.
Brett Gold will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. Squared that one up just a little late. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
And you've got a couple of clubs here that are each in first place in their divisions coming in. So you start to wonder, maybe this could even possibly be a World Series preview. Granted, it may be a bit premature, but each of these teams is at least in the conversation.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been a one-man wrecking crew lately, driving in 20 runs over the last 10 ball games. I guess I shouldn't say one-man wrecking crew. It takes a lot of support from the guys above him to get in the position to be driven in, but he has been the man.
To short, hit hard. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs on 3 hits. Buddy Dick will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got
right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, this was just a no-win situation to begin with. This is the absolute...
Buddy Dick steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
Well, if he wants to go about getting the cycle, he's got the 3 hardest parts out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he's able to make it up to 3rd. Now he needs just a single in his next at-bat to finish it off.
It's sharply toward 3rd. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Buddy Dick will stand in again, but before he does, let's take you back to the second inning of the ballgame. Maybe the key blow so far, a grand slam that really got things started for him. And this is going to be his fourth hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third, and he is in there.
Yeah, getting one triple in a game is rare enough, but getting two is something you might see once a year. But just like the last one, he hits second base here under a full head of steam and makes it into third with his second triple of the ball game.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Buddy Dick. And he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First delivery to him on the way. On the move is Trout from first. Hard hit ball to second, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Trout around third, he can move. In to score is the runner from first. It's now an 8-6 game. Buddy Dick has just hit for the cycle. That's a great thrill for him and everyone here in attendance.
Thrilling indeed, Matt. Now, I've witnessed a few others besides this one, and it's exciting for everyone, even broadcasters. It's a very rare thing in our sport, and it always seems to happen out of nowhere.
He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
At the plate, Brett Gold. He drew a walk his first time up. Now both runners on the move. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll just hang on as both runners move into scoring position now.
Boy, they have really taken some liberties against this guy here in the inning. Not only have they been hitting him hard, but now they're running wild off him too, as both guys move up 90 feet on the double steal.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hit hard to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
And you know, a cycle is about the equivalent of a no-hitter for a pitcher. It's one of the rarest things you can do on a baseball field, so no doubt he's going to wind up our player of the game.
Our final line score tonight.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And welcome back to the MLB pregame show as we prepare you for Game 2 of our From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, Game 2 of the... Buddy Dick will stand in, one night removed from driving in 6 in last night's contest.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
Eddie Ibar will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League.
And he's right up there among the RBI leaders, too, so he's dangerous with runners on base.
Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And he'll be in there at second without a throw, in fact.
Yeah, timely gamble there. You really don't have a whole lot to lose, and it'll result in a 2-out scoring opportunity.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Has to be thinking strikeout here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Neeson on the move. And the inning is over. Buddy Dick will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Driven nicely into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. The relay throw, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run. Buddy Dick will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
And this inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner from second is in to score. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Adrian Franco will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And this is taken for a cold strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, you can't afford...
And the inning will continue. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 7-5 game. Buddy Dick strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
No errors.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps player spotlight. Buddy Dick is in the glow. And not only was he an all-star during... First opened back in 2012, a look inside the Mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series. Buddy Dick will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Belted high and deep into right center. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, this guy's been a real pain in the backside so far.
Leading off the inning, Buddy Dick. And they'll need him to get something going here.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Hit high and deep to right center. Arias ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one hard.
Buddy Dick stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
This has got to be a bit of a concern. I mean, he wasn't too sharp his last time out, and he's not fooling anybody right now. Just not pitching at a level he's capable of. I mean, that's the bottom line.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Runner goes for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead. Really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Enriquez moves over. 2 gone. And this will be a sac fly and an RBI, and believe it or not, we are all tied up again.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job.
Buddy Dick will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Man, he is wearing them out. Got himself a 4 for 4 afternoon.
Eddie Ibar will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and they get them both. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Buddy Dick. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Miami. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through and they